Welcome to Opinionated News. I'm your girl, Miss Open, and I thank you for being here this evening as I'm just gonna chit chat with y'all. So I'll give you a moment to get in here, give you a moment to come holler at your girl, come holler at me. I'm gonna load up my back chat, my extra chat, not back chat, my extra chat. So I can see how many people coming in and out. Just want to holler at my people. Come on in. Chill with me. I don't really got nothing to talk about anyway. But I was live earlier on StreamYard. Just doing a test run on how my scenery would look if I go live on my StreamYard while I'm doing my live interview. That will be next Tuesday, the 15th. Whatever day the 15th is, y'all. So, I'm just chilling. Hopefully, y'all find me. I ain't got nothing else to do for a little while. I just want to chill with y'all for about 1 hour. Don't want to be here too long tonight. Unless y'all come in giving me some good conversation. But I appreciate you all. Come on through and hang with your girl. I don't see nobody yet. Come on through. You want to be here. And when you come in, please double tap that screen. Give me a like. Let people know that Miss Open is outside. I am on the channel. But if y'all don't come in 5 to 10 minutes, Miss Open will end this and continue watching Atlanta Street Interviews. Y'all, shout out to Marcus at Atlanta Street Interviews. Hey, twin girl. It's just me and you. I don't got nobody else yet. I literally just came on. So I'm just chilling, seeing who I can get up out here tonight. Which we ain't gonna be here too long. But I was just shouting Marcus out. I just watched a video where he's reuniting a father with his son. And I'm trying to get to the gist of it, but I only seen the part one. You know, Marcus would make a few parts of the good stories and linger us along. So I'm looking for part two to drop. But I ain't doing nothing. Sitting here, crisscross applesauce, chilling. I had to come home, get my life together. Me and the baby stopped by My Pizza. I did a short on them a while back. And we love Mod Pizza. So it's like a brick oven pizza place where you put your own toppings and all of that. That's how you sit in two twins. That twin. I used to sit, it's weird, with my legs back behind me and I be sitting between them. Girl, I used to be very, very, very flexible. But now in my older life, being that I'm slightly elderly, my bones cracking, my knees be popping. So, but I actually like sitting in the crisscross applesauce. Because, you know, when we was growing up, they called it Indian style. But you can't stand mods. I do not. I don't like no cracker crust pizza. See, I got the regular mod pizza today. Sometimes I get the thick crust, but it was pretty good. I only ate half of it though. My other half still sitting over there. I'm quite sure the kid cleaned hers out. I only did half of mine though. Yeah, I like the thick crust, but I didn't get thick today. I just did thin, which I was hoping that she wanted to get something like Chipotle or something like that. Well, I could have had some rice, a little vegetable, a little protein, you know. But the mod pizza worked. It filled me up because I ain't have a chance to cook today, which I know I'm not going to have a chance to cook tomorrow. So I'll be spending more money. Hey, Drea, I hope you enjoyed your birthday weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed your birthday weekend for you if you didn't. I was outside, girl. I've been over at Mike's. And if y'all don't know, I went over to Mike's today just for while my baby was at practice. So I could see what the scenery was going to be looking like when I hold my live interview next week. And Twin was in there, Malika was in there, and she helped me, help me out. I go to Domino's. I get barbecue chicken, pineapples, and red onion. I don't like Domino's like that, but I was looking at them pineapples, but for some reason, like on my pizza today, I got spinach, tomato, pepperoni, um, bacon, jalapenos, and I feel like I'm missing something. No, that was it. And then I got my dipping sauce. I always get the balsamic dipping sauce. Hey, Image, just got home. Just wanted to stop by real quick and say hello. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Girl, good. I smashed my knee and broke my new girl. That's what happened when you be having a good time celebrating, though. Some stuff bound to happen. I'm glad you at least enjoyed your birthday, and I hope you get your new phone fixed. But welcome, Image. Y'all, we just chilling. I don't have nothing planned. Y'all know I'll be trying to come out with topics and stuff. No, it's summertime. It's open slipping on her pimping. Just out here. And if there's any bush watchers out there, please double tap the screen. And if you ladies don't mind double tapping the screen for me. But I was just explaining about how I will be holding that interview next week at Mike's. I think it's going to go well. I think it's going to look good. Like, his backyard looking a little backyardish right now. But Miss Open going to go over there on Monday. Hey, Mel. Miss Open going to go back over there. Well, I'll probably be back over there before then. Because Mike, my man, even though he don't want to claim me. Malika, seen how he tried to treat me. Now, let me tell you about that, twin. You see how when I try to lean in to give a kiss, he want to run. But then when the camera in, Mike want to hold me. Might want to rub my leg and tell me I'm beautiful and stuff. But he said he don't want me to run off my male subscribers, entertaining him. But Mike, my man, we claiming it. You ain't got to claim me, Michael. You don't have to claim me. I'm going to claim you anyway. But welcome. You say I'm using a 2018 phone, got a new one ordered. Okay, I'm glad you got you at least some type of device to work on. Hell, my phone might be a 2015, 16 for all I know. I got the iPhone 11 whenever that came out. I don't be caring about phones, but I do have to get a new phone. This one got spots everywhere, y'all. But as long as I'm able to still come and see y'all, and y'all can still see me, we're going to make it work and make it do what it do until I get my coins right. Because y'all know that band kick in my pockets. Kick in my pockets. They want 250 more of my dollars next week. And then 250 more of my dollars 2 weeks after that. And then another 100 of my dollars. And then I got to start paying Sam dollars to go sit outside in the cold to watch the game. Which I'm going to be going live when my baby is at the band and the football game. Because I'm not really interested, to be honest. But I support her in all she do. So I will be going live from those games. And sometimes it might end up having to be in the car. Girl, yes, me and Mike. We ain't... Me and Mike been for real for 5 years now, but we be off and on. But Mike know I love him, and I know Mike love me. And we working on what we got to work on, how we got to work on it. So y'all going to be seeing a lot more of Mike because he's going to be taking me riding around on the bike through the city. I'm going to be at his house. Hello, Mark. I am out on bail. How you know? They just took off my ankle monitor. Yes, I am out on bail, Mark. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. So you can see how people act when they get straight out of jail. People so funny. But welcome, Mark. I miss Open. I've been closed for a while. Girl, yeah, it's fine. Like, one thing about Mike, we're definitely friends. Even if it's not a real relationship and we don't get there, Mike is my person. And, like, I can call him for anything, everything. I can go cry on his shoulder. I can go lay in his bed. I can sit on his sofa. I can just walk in his backyard and chill out, probably without him knowing. But no, I would never do that. I did not give him my cookies, even though y'all may have seen my short with the walk of shame. That was I was just being funny. When I did stay the night, though, but we didn't do anything. I'm still a virgin, y'all. I'm still running on my 10 months. But, when I was leaving that morning, I said, Mike, record me and send a picture to me. I said, I'm going to do a walk of shame video. And so I made a short of the walk of shame, y'all. And I really wouldn't have nothing to be shame about. That's why I was sort of smirking in the video, looking funny. Y'all know, I'm a character. If y'all don't know, I'm definitely a character. And Mike want me to write me a comedy skit one day and come live and do like a live comedy show on a Friday. Girl, Mel, you know I ain't do it. I probably would have texted you real quick, like, girl, I ain't did nothing. Just out here getting some content. And that's what Mike told I told I'm using him for content. I ain't using you for content, babe. He know I love him. We is not using him for content. But I did stay the night over there because by the time I got finished chilling, well, we was on live to what, about 12 or something that night? I don't know. And then we went in the house and I had, I was drinking that night too because I think I had that wine that night. And so I just stayed home. Thank you, Drea. For definitely about the positive part. Like I don't even be trying to be funny, y'all. I think I just come off as, but I've been this way my whole life. Like I'll be in class and get in trouble, and I'm not even trying to be funny. They be like, it was like the class clown, but I was really serious. I never leave here mad, girl. Please don't. This is what I was trying to do last year. Show people that you can just be positive. Like I'm proud of myself. I have not came out here and talked shit about one person. I have not came out here and dragged the soul because I don't know how to drag. I drag with these. Y'all see these big old hands? Yoke you up. This is what I drag with. But I'm proud because my numbers have been numbering. And I don't even have to do anything but be my true authentic self to get people to come in and like who I am, subscribe to my channel. Now granted, we on the slow roll, slow pace. But that's what sometimes it takes to be successful. I will continue to be out here as long as YouTube will have me out here. And I will continue to bring positive energy. And when y'all don't see me, that means Miss Open ain't having a positive day. So she don't want to come out here and mess the mood up. Like I'm always about setting the right. Hello, Lucas. What you trying to touch, Lucas? You want me to touch myself, Lucas? You trying to get my channel shut down, Lucas? You say I've been fighting in the streets, girl. Oh, you retracted that, Lucas. You don't want me to see it no more. I done touched myself, Lucas. But I'm not fighting in them streets with y'all. Like I am. For those that don't know, I have been working on something for 3 or 4 months. That's to you, Lucas. Well, I'm gonna say 3 months. I've been working on this great idea for the street sector that's gonna be in my membership. Now I will give y'all a teaser on my main page. It's gonna be a commercial first, and then I'm probably premiere the first episode on my main page. And then after that, you're gonna have to get the membership to work out. But I'm waiting to get monetized. Y'all, Miss Open was fast, and so she went deleting things that she didn't think was gonna be appropriate for her channel. And I deleted too many watch hours, y'all. I only got 2,900 watch hours. I just need 100 more watch hours to make my 3,000. And then they'll be putting me up for review because I'm already over the 500 subscribers. If they stick, because I had 512 today. I'm down to 511. So, we'll see what happens. And even if they deny me, I don't give up. I'm going to clean up the channel from whatever they say the problem. Well, I was told they don't tell you what the problem is. But I'm going to know what my problem is. Like, a couple of my lives where I rolled up on might have to go. Not sure about how those news are going to work out, but we'll see what happens. Hi to the new people coming in. I'm Miss Open. Don't be scared to drop down. We're here. We normally give out news and hold discussions. We're not doing that tonight. We're just vibing as a family and a community. Just talking. I'm not going to be here too long, y'all. I'm just trying to, keep my watch hours going, stay consistent. Because y'all remember I missed the whole week last week. I ain't come and see y'all none. Because when I had went back to look, the last time, before last night, I hadn't been live here for 11 days. I was live outside at Mike's and stuff for 2 different days, 2 or 3. But I hadn't been sitting here, and I'm mad because y'all, it's this story that I found that I started making the video for. I did not put it out. And then another big content creator today, well, it said 17 hours ago, so sometime last night, he dropped that video. And he had 57K. Now, I know he got a lot of subscribers, and that's why he had that many people watch it. But I'm like, I got to stop doing that because I be having Girl, Ghetto Kitty is ghettoing. He just went outside before I came live because he been in here all day. We didn't let Ghetto Kitty out all day. He been chilling. But, he was going to the door. So I let his little stank self out. He'll probably be coming back in a minute. I left the porch light on for him. But sometimes he like to stay outside. But I gotta stop being so lazy with my videos and the stories that I find, because sometimes I'm the first one to get these stories on YouTube because I be watching. And definitely some of my big heavy hitters. And I'm not gonna tell y'all who that content creator is because I don't want y'all to go over there and watch his video. And then with mine, Cardi B got dumped by her new man because her BBL stank. Mike, why you coming in here with that? For real? Is that the real reason? Or you make? I know I seen something about Cardi B and her man, but I ain't heard nothing about the BBL stain. Y'all speak to my man, y'all. That's my man, my moderator, Mike D in the building. But I need to get that tea, Mike. Mike, you think it really smells? Somebody else, it was a while, but probably about 5, 6 months ago. She was a regular person, but I seen that circulating on one of these platforms saying she got dumped because her boyfriend said her BBL stunk. And I can imagine. Trying to change the subject. We know you growing. Thank you so much, baby, for keeping me together. I don't know nothing about I'm not really, I don't be into the celebrities like that. I got to get better about being in celebrity business. I be in regular people business, y'all. So I'm gonna get better. And then y'all, Big Brother starts tomorrow. I don't know if y'all watch Big Brother, but that's like one of my most favorite reality type of shows. So I'm gonna be tuning in to Big Brother, and I'm probably gonna come out here and hold the Big Brother night. I don't know how, I don't know if they're gonna be doing it on Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. I gotta find out the schedule, but I'm gonna be watching that. But yep, they put dead flesh in the butt. I don't want no BBL. My little booty is real, and it's as real as it's gonna get. Yeah, I love Big Brother 2 dress. It said July 10th. So I'm assuming it's definitely gonna be Thursday nights they air. And I know they do something on Sunday. So I don't know if last year they switched up the dates. But I'm definitely gonna be doing Big Brother. Hey baddie girl, we ain't got nothing. We just talking and chilling. I had did a live earlier for like 30 minutes at Mike House, checking out my scenery for my live interview that I'm going to hold on StreamYard. And thanks to Malika, she helped me see what was going on because I didn't even realize I was still in the circle and everything. So the opinionated news about to start turning up. Like, I'm going to bring some commentary on Big Brother for sure. I'm definitely going to, you said I never got into Big Brother. I like Survivor. I never got into Survivor. I used to love Amazing Race, but I have not watched that in a long time, to be honest. The interview is supposed to be July 15th. I'm not sure of the time yet. I text my interviewee today. Well, emailed him, which was when I was at Mike House, so he got to get back to me. But I'm thinking because it's going to be outside, and I don't want it to get dark on the interview, I'm assuming about 7. Because I don't want it to be a long interview either. Hopefully only an hour or 2. Because it doesn't get dark here till about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I figure 7 would be perfect. It won't be so hot. It'll still be sunshine and a little warm, but it'll be cooling down some. So I'm thinking, which I'll be making it. That's why I asked him today for a picture. And so hopefully tomorrow I'll have my thumbnail sort of ready. And I'll start promoting it. Because it's going to be on StreamYard. And StreamYard don't give me the views that my vertical lives do. But I knew the vertical live wouldn't work. Because we'll have to be sitting like this on each other. But being on StreamYard and on my laptop, I went over there and did the test. It's going to be good. So I'm going to have it set up all cute. Like a real talk show. I'll be sitting down first. And, let my intro play. Sit down and speak and everything. Then I'll let him walk up like they do on the talk shows. Have a seat, and we'll have a drink, and we'll talk about whatever it is he wants to talk about. I'm going to be holding my little cards like this, y'all. I'm going to be all professional. I ain't going to smoke in my interview. I'm going to try to do the real thing. I am. And, Betty, I need to come by and see you. I've been watching a little bit behind, but you got a conflicting person that be over there, and you support her, and y'all, that's your dog. And I don't want to be over there, and then I say something, and I get blocked or dropped and all that, because then I'm going to get upset and all that. So I've been sort of staying away, not intentionally, but sort of intentionally being honest. Miss Open, an honest person, and I ain't got nothing to... You say, wait, if, what you talking about? Y'all might be my man in the chat. What you talking about, baby? I don't know what you're talking about. And I can't wait either, Dre. I think it's going to be really dope. If y'all go back and watch, it's just a 30-second replay. I was looking at me. 30-second thing. You say, what if Cabbage sent the fake pig and it was Eddie? Eddie pull up over, man, you gonna see my YouTube getting shut down. YouTube shut me down for violence, for the words that I'm gonna speak. I ain't worried about the spell check, y'all. My man is very intelligent and he can spell, talk, and all that. Okay, Mike, that man pull up. I ain't even gonna need no help. I ain't gonna need no backup, no nothing, y'all. He already know I already tried to run him over with my car 2 times, but in the past, he would get ran over and be leaving in a body bag. Let Eddie pull up anywhere that I see him. Thank you. Yeah, I want to come support and stuff. I seen you were scheduled today. I don't know if you end up going live. I did hit the notification, but I probably was at Mike's house. And then I had to take the kid. My baby has band. So from 6 to 9, a few days a week, we have to be out. F, F Eddie Johnson Jr., tell him, Drill. Tell him. So we have to be out. And so sometimes I'll be missing some stuff. But I like to support everybody that I like. And I definitely like you, Betty. I love your personality. And so I be trying to support my people now. For live, we're gonna make us a song. When I get Miss Open get back to writing, I ain't wrote nothing. I haven't been in a writing mode. I have not been in a make a video mode. You're welcome, Betty. I haven't been in any of my creation like I'm supposed to, and it's gonna come back soon. And soon as I get back to creating, I'm gonna write a good old song about what Eddie did to me, and we gonna scream in that song, and we gonna act up, and I might even use my real voice instead of an AI. I might even use my real voice instead of AI because I got to say that from the heart. Yeah, but this particular person actually dropped on my thing about a week or two ago and said they don't want nothing to do with me or my channel or something like that. So, because I unlocked the video that still had a few people tagged in it, which I was erasing the descriptions anyway, and I forgot that one particular, but I went automatically back and erased it. And then they must have got the notification before I had erased it or whatever, and they left me a nice little nasty message. And but they're not my concern, my content, none of that. So it is what it is. But I ain't never have a problem with nobody. People just start having problems with me because of my creativity and who I am. And it's okay, because drama gonna come, people gonna get mad, but I don't fight online, I don't do drama. I have created my whole channel based on being my authentic self. I get good numbers from just talking about me, things that I've seen in the news in Detroit. So Miss Open on the way up in her own special way, and I'm gonna start thriving. Now, Malika was telling me to bring back my Sunday testimonials, saying other people may want to tell their testimonies. And I think she's going to be one of them that would like to tell her testimony. So we'll see how that plays out. I have a lot of testimonies I can tell. I know I only told y'all about 5 or 6 of them through time, but I have so many testimonies that I've overcame. God has definitely been great to me, and the devil has always tried to fuck with us, but I always come out strong, on top, a winner. So I'm just looking forward to what my channel can do as I continue to grow. And I'm appreciative. But if you all didn't double tap the screen, please double tap the screen to at least like the live. Because y'all know my stuff messed up. I can't even see. That's why I'm watching my laptop over here. I can see how many people I have. But it don't show me my like count, because I got it paused. And if it's anybody that's out there that doesn't know who I am, I'm Miss Open. And if you're interested in myself and my content, please subscribe to the channel. I promise I'm an open book. I have good energy, good spirit. You want to be here. We're going to get back to the real content soon. I'm going to get back to my content. And then we're going to get back on StreamYard so y'all can hit the link and all of that. So we getting back. That's why I support from my other channel. I don't want this one in that algorithm. Thank you. Yes, like, I feel you. Like, I got a few channels. Y'all know I got the opinionated news station channel. Got 57 subs. So I can go over there and go live and be messy and do all that stuff. But I don't have a messy bone like that in my body. I don't like to find flaws in people. I like to uplift people and find the positive things. And I seen what you said, I do, Malika. I know. We're going to get together and set it up where we'll be able, when I get back on StreamYard, y'all know they want my $44 first. Because the test run today was just on that free StreamYard. I couldn't even get a background, none of that, which I don't think I'm going to need a background anyway. But Malika, you can reach out to me at opinionatednews@gmail.com. And then I'll give you my real phone number and stuff. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm not worried about nobody doxing me. I ain't worried about none of that stuff. I just don't want to give it out online because y'all know it be some crazy people out here. Like the person came in trying to hack me last night, asking me all my personal information as they sitting there trying to put it in their phone. I am no fool. I'm not slow. I am not slow. But if you want to reach out to me, and that goes for anyone, if anyone ever wants to reach out to me, go to opinionatednews@gmail.com. That's the quickest way for me to respond. I do check my emails often and frequently. Unlike my Instagram and my TikTok, they're opinionated news. You can reach me there, but it may take some time for me to get back to you. But or you can find Facebook is another platform where I may get back fast. And my channel is called Open Headlines over there. And if y'all real nosy, my whole life is on there. Me talking shit when I used to, I used to talk shit back in the day when first Facebook first, y'all can see everything. Okay, twin, I'll look out for it. Even if you want to make you a backup email, like you don't want me to know your information, whatever, do what you got to do. But I'm not one of them people that be doxing people, telling people business. I tell my own business and Eddie Lee Johnson Jr.'s. He the only person I'm ever dox out here intentionally. Because I think I said one of my ex's name on the slip up before, but I don't think people caught it. Whatever. And this is like my ex from like 10 years ago. And he sent me a message the other day on Facebook. And I was dying. I think I'm going to turn it into a short and let y'all hear what that man had sent me. I meant to send it to Mike because Mike would have been rolling. Hey, terrific girl. We ain't doing nothing. Smoke Anda in the building. I'm about to fire up my little cigarette I've been holding for a minute. We just vibing, talking about how the channel's gonna go and grow. Stick around one day next week. I believe it's whatever day the 15th is. I'm gonna be holding a live interview around 7 p.m. Eastern with a subscriber here on YouTube. We're gonna be live together. So I did the live earlier for a test run, so y'all can see what it's gonna look like. And I'm gonna go over there to my man's house and help him clean his backyard up and make the area look real good and cute and stuff. Girl, it was fine. She came out with a box from some little guy. Like, it's this guy. Let me tell y'all about this. Okay, it's a little guy. He's just her friend though. He's a friend and he's a clear guy, as Mel says. But they've been friends for like a couple of years, and he had this one particular girlfriend. And in the beginning of the school year, that girlfriend told him he couldn't be my baby friend no more. And that hurt my baby feelings. And so when he broke up with that girlfriend, here he come on to be my baby friend again. And I told her, don't trust him. You don't need friends like that. But she got an open heart. But he gave her a box of stuff and all this today. I ain't even see what was in the box. I need to probably check. But I'm not one of them people that be prying in my baby business. But I do try to keep her up on game about how friends are. Because a real friend wouldn't have did that. He would have told his girlfriend, no, that's my friend. And if you can't accept her, you're going to have to find something else and figure something out. Because at the end of the day, who's still there? My baby. The little girl ain't there no more. But as she continued to grow older, she'll get some of her mama in her. Like, she's really an empath. Like, I'm an empath too, to if somebody's sick or passed or something like that. But I don't let people play on my top. You get one, as anybody, a man or a friend, you get one time to play with me. And I don't need you in my life no more. I ain't looking for you. I ain't calling for you. You can't come back. I don't do that. And definitely at this big age. I'm 41. You can't play in my face at 41. And even when I was younger, I didn't let my friends play in my face. You fucked me over, I'm good on you. Like, I had this one friend, I loved her to death. We would do everything together. We was about 16, 17-ish, 18. But she stole from my cousin and then looked us dead in the face and lied. Thank you. I love red on me too. I love the red. This is one of my little pajama sets, y'all. I had to come home and get myself cleaned up and eat my half of my mod pizza. And I was like, let me come on live. But I had to stop being her friend when you stole from my cousin, looked me in my face and told me you ain't do it. And I ain't been her friend since. She tried to refriend me again. I'm good. Don't need you in my life. Hello to the new Bushwatchers coming in. I Miss Open. Don't be scared to drop down. Yes, they hear me. What you planning on talking about me and my? Well, Mike, the only person I've been back to. He the only one can play in my face. Mike, the only one that play in my face. He played in my face 5 times already, and I let him because I like him. Mike, no, to my one mistake, she out. Well, I don't make mistakes. I'm perfect, Michael. No, I'm lying. I will make mistakes, but I didn't say you had to reciprocate that, Mike. I didn't say you had to be like me. Cause you played in my face and look at me all up over there rubbing on you about how fine you is and stuff, Michael. Don't do me like that. She'll be ghost. I don't ghost people no more. And don't be sending me packing either. I want to stay. I'm moving over. Did you get my last text message I sent you? I sent you a message when I left your house. I am not a runaway bride. Y'all Mike left me hanging at the altar. He left me hanging at the altar on 4/24/24. I had my birth certificate, everything. He ran away on the plug. Don't let my future husband, for those that don't know, Mike D is my moderator, my man's. Our wedding date is coming up 6/26/26. We're having a midnight wedding. So it's going to be a Sunday night that turns into a Monday morning. We're going to be on the beach. We're going to have candles everywhere. Our colors are black. We're not adding any extra colors. No extra colors. Black only. And it's going to be a good time. And we're going to do it live and in action on here, right here on Opinionated News. I ain't changing 6/26/26. It's the same date. Yep. My twin got it. That's my way. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff. You know how they be engraving, established 6/26/26. I'm going to get that engraved, and we're gonna hang it on Mike's door, so people already know. We gotta manifest this thing, y'all. We can't let Mike play on my top 2 years later, and we still ain't married yet. I was ready, y'all. I was really ready, and I don't want anything from Mike. I can take care of myself. Hey, warrior girl. We ain't doing it. We just shooting the shit. We just shooting the breeze. I'm just chilling, reminding people that Mike is my man, and we getting married. No, regardless on what he say. No, I'm not doing 2/6/20. I can't do February. Remember, I want to be on the beach in warm weather. I want a summer wedding. Me and my man love the summer. Like, we don't like the cold. Me or Mike, we don't like the cold. We be in the house in the cold, and so by the time February come, I'll be over there laid up with Mike, and because it is gonna be snowing around here, and I'm be in my bed laid up, skipping work, broke. I'm just joking, but yes, we just chilling. You said we're gonna have a seance and the Ouija board. Yes, that can be our. I'm gonna bring the Ouija board. Now, speaking of Ouija boards, my cousins now, I don't remember having one. But I got like 4 different little cousins. They like 5, 6, 7 years younger than me. That told me that I used to have a Ouija board, and we used to be at my house playing on it. And I used to scare them with my Ouija board. And I don't remember, but that sounds like some shit I do. But I normally remember everything, but I don't remember that Ouija board. Yes, I remember now. She charged it to, yes, girl. I'm not going to hell. We ain't going to hell, baby. We're going to rise to the heavens together. Bae, I love you. You my everything. I I ain't messed with a Ouija board obviously since the early 90s. Yep. You know, oh, I'm not messing with no. I don't remember. And not being funny, that's probably why my life been screwed up since, to be honest, because I don't remember playing with it. But they said I did. Twins, you used to play with them when you was 8. I was probably around 11 or 12 because my cousins so claimed they were like 4 and 5 and stuff. But I don't remember. And I used to have to babysit everybody. Because all my older sisters hadn't started living life. And I was I'm dead in the middle. My grandparents had 16 grandkids. I'm number 8. So all the ones under me, I had to keep them and all that. And I probably was in there taunting them. Yeah, I can see myself taunting them with the Ouija board. Probably blinking lights out. Ain't no telling what I was doing. You said your grandma had one too, Mel? Girl, I can see me messing with them in the Ouija board. Now, Candyman, I was young. I had to be about 9 when that came out, maybe 10. And R.I.P. to the actor who played Candyman. Y'all not reported on him last year, but soon as that movie went off, y'all, it's like lights flickered in my house. The fan went off. I don't know. Still to this day, I don't recall if Miss P or Diva D was in there playing with me or my older sister, one of them, or if it really just happened like that. And we did stay in the projects too. So, but I was so scared of Candyman. You couldn't get me to say his name 2 times, let alone 5. I was not that. I was scared of Candyman and all them bees and that hook hand. Malika like Children of the Corn. Don't talk about my twin. And I liked the Children of the Corn. I remember watching that one. I think it was what 2 parts of that, Mike. Child, I'm gonna finish smoking before you light up. Like the stories. I'm about to let me light my little cigarette because I've been holding it. And actually, I was supposed to stop and go and get some, but I said I was gonna sacrifice. Oh, your stogie. Okay, that stogie. Oh heck no! I might have to live and come back in a minute. My scary, but girl, that but Mike the one brought up the Ouija board. The H just not connected. What H? What you talking about, baby? Oh, that Cujo. Now Cujo was a scary ass dog, and I was really young when Cujo came out. I want to say I was about 5 or 6 when Cujo came out, but I remember being scared of his ass. That's a movie I might let my baby watch. Cujo. Now she's scary. I want what H you talking about, baby? I'm trying to make sure I ain't missed nothing in my chat. You know I'm a little slow. I don't even like watching First 48 Incest. It gets dark. Now, okay, I don't watch First 48 at all. I like 48 hours. I like to watch 48 hours. Y'all know like crime TV is my thing. If I'm not watching something on YouTube, I'm definitely watching all the reality shows. Like I missed Basketball Wives last weekend this week. So I'm watching things like that. You know, my reality shows, Real Housewives of Atlanta, da 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 da. And then crime TV. Like Snap used to be my favorite on Oxygen. Snap was always my favorite. And now I be watching I found them on YouTube. It's called Adventures with a Purpose. But obviously they've been out about 3-4 years, but obviously the head man had some type of SA charge to some because I just found them this year. But he had some SA charge, so his main people went away. But I still watch him, and then I found the other people that left and started their own channel. So I've been watching them. Now my husband say they had a First 48 Incest. Well, yeah, I didn't know nothing about that either, Mike. I ain't know nothing about that. Oh, you talk to Ouija, okay. Malika H is with the weenie board. Okay, the Ouija board. And y'all spelling Ouija all wrong, but we know what y'all talking about. Only one person spelled it right. But I love scary movies. The Hills Have Eyes and Skeleton. Now I feel like I watched The Hill Have Eyes, but not Skeleton. Not the Skeleton Key. I ain't never heard of that one. I go to sleep the first 48 cases. You don't have to watch. The narrator tells it all. Yeah, I love not First 48. I love 48 Hours. I used to watch First 48 when it came out a decade and something ago. But like Drill said, they start snitching too early for me. I be mad. All they gotta do is give Bam Bam that McDonald's and he go to telling. He go to telling in the first 2 hours. He done told. That must be a corn hub. What's on corn hub? For the first 48 incest. 48 hours is similar to like 2020. Something like that. If I could, it's pretty good. It's like mostly of those stories aren't all the way solved yet. Sometimes they'll do the interview with the person that's in jail and they saying, "Hey, I didn't do it." Da 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 da. What Eddie Murphy did? Let me see. I done lost something. Oh shit! I blew my chat up. I don't know how to get it zoomed back out. Lord Jesus. Y'all pray for me. Y'all know how to use my phone, my laptop to read. Yeah, it's like Dateline. Yep, it's more like a Dateline 2020. Yeah, Drill. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? I feel like I've seen you before. Thank you for stopping in. Remember, I'm Miss Open, and you can please double tap your screen if you would like. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, as the channel will continue to evolve. We have some great things getting ready to go on. Girl, Mike is on a roll. My baby stay ready. I know you didn't say what 40. Let me see. Okay, I've read that. Yeah, I can't do anything with unaliving once it's dark. See, unaliving is dark to me, but I'm into it. My baby be getting mad. That's all you watch is them crime. Yes, I love crime. I went to school for criminal justice when I was like 19, but I quickly changed my major because I was a hood girl. I'm like, I'm gonna be affiliated with the police. I don't fuck with the police, and I'm upset that I didn't continue on my journey, letting my environment change the trajectory of what my life could have been. So I should have stuck with that, but finally got a degree in business, so we all good. Oh, Malika don't like scary stuff. Okay, well, you working out. Okay, work it out then, Jonathan. You like to watch National Geographics. Now, closest to National Geographic I get is Naked and Afraid, which I haven't watched it in probably a few months. Remember, I told y'all the last one I watched was with the double amputee, and she got out there and did her big one and made it the full 21 days. When I say she didn't have no legs, no nothing, out there butt booty naked, bugs all over her and stuff, she did that. Y'all like wildlife shows? No, I ain't into. You say the heat of the night was dope. You talking In the Heat of the Night, Dre, from like back in the day? I love that show. When I used to have to go to my grandma's house, we was definitely watching In the Heat of the Night. Matlock. Ooh, I love Matlock. Now I wasn't into Murder She Wrote. That's the one. Yeah, I wasn't into Murder She Wrote like that, but I definitely remember Matlock. And Matlock was the crap. I love Matlock. Now, Mike, what's Heart to Heart? I've never heard of that. What's Heart to Heart? I ain't never heard of that before. I'm trying to figure out how I got my thing zoomed up and I can't, but it mean I can read it better. I like seeing the Great Migration. Yeah, I'm not into all that. I need somebody that had done pow somebody. And Johnny got it. Johnny did it, but we got to find out that Johnny did it. And Johnny been lying and hiding. Moonlighting with Bruce Willis was good. No, I don't know nothing about Moonlighting. Y'all telling y'all age up in my chat. Y'all is telling me how old y'all is. That's what. Yep. Oh, that's why I don't know what Heart to Heart is. Terrific. Okay, because it's from y'all time. Remember, I'm only 25. I'm only 25. Oh, it was a married detective, a couple. Okay, so y'all is telling y'all age. Jonathan, I am originally from Georgia, but I live in Detroit, Michigan. Yes, I'm too young for Moonlight. Y'all telling y'all age. Ooh, I'm a baby. Black Diamond, exactly. Me and Black Diamond young. We don't know none of this stuff they talking about, Black Diamond. Welcome, Black Diamond. They in here showing their age tonight. They in here showing their age tonight, Black Diamond. I don't know what these people talking about. I came out when I was born when reality TV started in '92. Darn, I can't get my chat to do right. I might have to go back out and come back in. Because I don't know what I pressed to zoom it that big. But welcome. Hey, I'm proud to be 51, 52 in September. Yes. So you're exactly 10 years older than me, Warrior. 10 years exactly. Because I'll basically say we shared the same birthday almost. Because my birthday the 15th, yours the 16th. And I was born in 83. So, yep. You're exactly a decade older. But like, ooh. Oh, I thought my thing hadn't fell out again. It's about to. Y'all, Miss Open got to fix her traffic light. Well, I'm getting us some new background back here and stuff, and y'all don't be talking about my hair. Y'all know it's messed up. James, somebody named Hi, James. Welcome back. I remember your name. I remember exactly who you are and where you're from. Yeah, James spent the good day with me and my. What day that was? Was that wasn't 4th of July? That was Sunday. Or maybe that was no, that was Sunday. I believe that was Sunday. Yep. James came and chilled with us, and he became a traffic jammer. Bosom buddies. I don't know nothing about that either. See, Jonathan, we're in the same age range. I'm 41. I'll be 42 in September. And you say you're from North Canada. Okay. All right, Jonathan. But I'm real close to Canada, but I ain't never been. I'm from the country. I only been in Michigan a decade, and I ain't never crossed the Ambassador Bridge. But maybe one day. Mike is hilarious. What you talk about, Mike? That make them think you you fun. That's why he's my man. He's the perfect person for me. Like we both have a great sense of humors. That's why that's my man. Yeah, I remember you telling me, James, that you were 45. Happy belated birthday to you. Like, we're all in the same age range. We're all within that 40-ish to 55-ish age range. Most of y'all are Gen X's, though. I'm a millennial. I happen to be a millennial. But most of y'all are like at the end of Gen X generation. Oh, you like Red Fox? The Sanford and Son twin. He got on my nerves. I didn't care for Sanford and Son like that. It was okay, but he worked my nerves. Him and Esther, big sorry, but James, we was all a little tipsy that night. I was tipsy. I couldn't even go home. I had to stay the night with my man, my man. Because I didn't want to drive after I had a glass of wine and a little bit of tequila. Now, Alf. Yeah, I remember Alf, Mike. I remember Alf. Mork and Mindy, Malika. I heard of it. I don't remember Mork and Mindy. And what y'all talk about Tom Hanks was Rainbow in? Oh, I remember Laverne and Shirley. Okay, Bosom Buddies is what had Tom Hanks in it. Ooh, okay. I like Tom Hanks as an actor. Y'all put me up on game. Because what I do, I like to find older shows and stuff that I can find for me and my daughter to watch. And Alf might be a good one. I think she might be interested in Alf. Where I'm from is summer, winter, fall's great fun. Okay, yeah, Jonathan. It's cold. No, that's James where it's cold at. But Canada be cold too. Canada be cold too. I love Punky Brewster. I loved her. I know what you were saying, twin. I love Punky Brewster. Like, I was a little girl when she came out as well, but I definitely remember that. And I think that was me and Mike the other day talking. I was telling him, like, out of all, even though I'm only 41, I've lived in 5 decades. The 80s, 90s, 2000s, the 2010s, and now I'm living in the 2020s. And out of all the decades, I personally love the 90s. Like, maybe I was so young in the 80s that I don't like it that much because I was so young. I think Mike was saying he liked the 80s type of thing. But, like, the 90s was everything for me. All the TV shows. Small Wonder with the robot. I know about Wonder Years. Oh, Fraggle Rock. I know about that. What toy with Richard Pryor? Y'all got my mind going. Oh, Malika, the A Different World is that show with Jasmine Guy. Now that show I still watch today. I'm trying to get my baby to watch it, so hopefully she'll be inspired to go to a HBCU, being that she has always gone to school with a diverse group of people. My baby really does not. She's not cultured. My baby is not cultured, and I think a HBCU would culture her. YouTube is like the old soap operas. Girl, tell me about it. You're gonna want to join my membership, terrific, if you feel that way. You're going when I get my memberships, you're gonna want to join them. Ooh, Different Strokes. Is that the one that had Nell Carter in it? If Different Strokes had Nell Carter, I like that one too. Punky was a stud, Mike. Punky was not a stud. Y'all tripping. Maybe she was. Oh, now Growing Pains was good. That's the one with. Wait, is that the one that had Charles? No, I'm thinking about Charles in Charge. Oh, Give Me a Break is the one that had. So Different Strokes had the little man in it. What you talking about, Willis? Is that what Different Strokes is? Okay, Give Me a Break was Nell Carter. So who is Different Strokes? Is that the one with Willis and okay. Okay, I liked that one too. I can't think of the little man name right now. Ooh, yes, 227 was the. I still like if I be watching Amen, y'all. I still be watching Amen. It's on Tubi. Me and Ali was binge watching Amen the other day. Like I really like old shows. I really like old shows. Good to see you again too, James. Like my comments coming in pretty swift, and I might be missing one or two, but I'm trying to, hone in. You said the best days in 1982 and was fun. All this 1999. I was 10 years old. Now I'm 43. Like that's what I'm telling you. Like 99 was a good year for our age group, Jonathan. Like 99 was the everything. 99 2000. Okay, facts of life. Okay. Yeah, Amen was, you say Amen was Rainbow. Why? I like Amen. Now, just because the actor was a rainbow man, I liked it. Even though, see, that's how you treat me. The same way the pastor was treating, I can't think of her name right now. Thelma. You be treating me just like the pastor was treating Thelma, mate. You got to do better. She used to be all gooey on the pastor. That's how I be on Mike, and Mike be looking at me like, bitch, please. Brewster Place. Are you talking about the movie, The Women of Brewster Place, Drea? Because now that movie, I need to find it. I was telling my baby about that. I love that movie. It was 2 parts. And that movie was everything to me. I was a young girl when it came out, but I've watched it as an adult. Like most of the movies that I watched as a kid, I tried to rewatch it as an adult to see what I missed and didn't grasp the concept of. Let me see. Malika said, what's that show that had the clear people that were at a private school? Who? Is that the facts of life? Is that what they answered? It was a girls' school. Brewster's Place. Oh, facts of life. Okay. Yeah, they answered it. I don't know about what Columbo is, Warrior. Yes, James, the 90s was amazing for our age group. Now, I don't know about the Waltons. Yeah, I don't know about the Waltons. It was somebody else that I liked that was similar to the Waltons. The white people, the boy had the freckles. Leave It to Beaver. I think it was Leave It to Beaver. Oh, I love Little House on the Prairie Twin. Yes, Laura Ingalls Wilder. And I thought the daddy was fine. Even as a little kid, y'all, whoever that daddy was that played in Little House on the Prairie with that black hair and that mullet cut, y'all, he was so fine to me. Oh, yeah, I love mystery. Okay, Columbo. I'm going to look into that. I don't know what that is. Yeah, James, we're in the same age range. Family Matters. Yeah, yes. Now, Family Ties. It sounds familiar, Mike. Maybe we can watch it together as we try to tie our family together, baby. Let's see. You say the Waltons Golden must be in the house. Where? I ain't seen Golden in here. I don't know nothing about Petticoat Junction. Y'all tripping. Y'all know I'm a baby. Family Ties was just on the other day. So is that a TV show? That would have been a trivia game live. We're getting back to game night soon. Soon as I pay for StreamYard next week. So I'm whatever that Friday is. It should be the 18th if I'm not mistaken. The 18th we'll be back on a game night. I know I'm gonna play Hollywood Squares / Celebrity Squares. We're gonna try to find some decent music, and we're getting back to game night. Do you believe in UFO? I had lots of photos of UFOs. I'm not really a science theorist or whatever, so I'm not big on the aliens and the UFOs and all of that, but it could be. It could be. Now they don't know nothing about Degrassi Junior High, James. They kids might know. E.T. phone home. I won't have any points pounds. What you talking about, Black Diamond? You will have some points. Now what's 1776? That's when all I know is about independence. Let me see if I'm missing something. Petticoat Junction, da da da. Okay, Michael Landon. I would watch Little House now. Oh, his name was Michael Landon, girl. Yeah, I'll watch it too. If I seen it on TV, I would definitely stop. Like I still watch Golden Girls. It's a lot of TV shows that came out back in the day that I don't mind sitting and watching over the shows they have today. Like I'm not sure about what new sitcoms are out like that because they're all just repeats of what we did in the 80s and 90s. So Degrassi been a while for. Yeah, I know it was around. Oh, you watched that in middle school? Well, that must be. I must be thinking about that one that was on. That Drake was on. I don't know. E.T. was the worst game in history. It was a game. Now I can't say that poltergeist. I can't say that word. Y'all know Miss Open be struggling. Polter. What is that? Terrific. Poltergeist. And I can't tell how many people are in here. If there's some more people that came in, you all don't be scared to drop down and join in on the conversation. Because something happened to my thing. Oh, I got it back the right size, I think. Hold on. Get back in it. Yeah, because I had blew my thing up on accident. Now we back at the right size. Okay, 16 of us. Y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I do see I did get 13 likes. So I'll take that. I appreciate you all. And yes, the Super Nintendo, James, was my first gaming system because I grew up in poverty. And by the time I got the Super Nintendo, I think the next thing was coming out. The Dreamcast or something was coming out. But I remember my cousins having the Atari, and we'll go over there and play Duck Hunt and all that good stuff. I don't know nothing about Green Acres. I know about what was it, the Green Mile movie that had Michael Clark in it. The wife was the original Sprinkle lady. What wife? Oh, you went to the movies to see? Like as a kid, I told you I grew up in poverty. I believe the first time I went to the movie, the first movie we ever seen, to my knowledge that I remember, was called Posse. Hello, Joe. Is that my baby Joe? I am aging backwards, Joe. That I haven't seen. You been missing. No, you can start the Cash App tonight, Joe. It's for whenever you want to. I'm gonna type it right here for you real quick. We can pin it. I don't know what percentage my phone on because we still broke. But I've been missing you, Joe. I've been looking for you. I've been around here screaming, where my man Joe at? Where anybody stole Joe from me, Joe? I've been looking for you. Baby, I missed you. Let me pin my Cash App. Hold on. You been traveling? Where did you go, y'all? I didn't try to miss y'all messages. But y'all know Joe is my man. Sorry, Mike. Joe is my virtual man. And I love me some Joe. I appreciate you. Now let me go back and catch up with y'all comments. Oh no, Mike is not a jealous individual. Mike is a supporter of everything. Hey, Robert. Y'all look on my music, man. All my men coming in here tonight. Welcome. I love y'all. Warrior 12, I'm singing Get Money. Y'all, if y'all, for y'all that don't know, and I'm being serious, y'all, I'm really appreciative of Joe. Joe was, and he'll never be forgotten. He changed his last name. We just gonna call him Joe A. But Joe, oh, he want me to be quiet. Joe was the first guy to support me monetarily. We just gonna put it like that. And I appreciate him so much. So much. You actually saved my day that day, Joe. You don't know. I ain't have to get up and go make no money early and all that stuff. You saved my life that day, and I really appreciate you. And you are gonna be my A1 from day one. Ooh, I love Lucy. I miss y'all comments, y'all. I'm sorry. I had seen Joe name over here and I got sidetracked. Oh, I got a message held for review. I ain't even gonna show it more, y'all. Okay, but they showed it for you. Mel did it. I'm shutting my mouth. I'm quiet. But I'm glad Joe came up. He said I look like I'm aging backwards. Ooh, Joe. I feel like I am, though. I feel like I am. Mm-hmm. Malika, I love Lucy. That was my shit. Now I love Lucy. I don't know about Benny Hill. Benny Hill's that the cartoon? No. That's the other people. Hello to the new Bushwatchers coming in. I'm Miss Open. Don't be scared to drop down, jump in on the conversation. We're just vibing, talking about whatever, however. And I appreciate everyone coming in and out. But if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. I'm trying to catch back up with my chat, y'all. I had got off track when I seen Joe come in. Asteroids. Okay, I see what y'all talking about. Oh, I don't know who Terrico is and who he had a crush on. Ain't nobody studying none of that. Robert came in. Black Diamond was laughing. Okay. Making sure. I'm trying to catch back up with y'all. Mike is in the building, Robert. He'll tell you hello. If he's still in the building. I ain't seen him type in about 5 minutes. He'll be back. It was a show from England. But I don't have nothing going on, Joe. I'm really just chilling tonight. I don't have much going on. We're just chilling. I'm hanging with my traffic jammers. Just hanging out. But I missed you. I was looking for you for months. And then you've been traveling the world. I hope you had a great time on your travels. Ooh, the Andy Griffin show. I love me some Opie in them. Barney got on my nerves, though. And y'all always thought Andy Griffin was fine. Y'all don't judge me. Yeah, I got a weird taste in men. And I always liked the older men when I was a little kid. Hey, Platinum, you done in the building? I missed your comment. Well, until I seen hit the link when I hit, or the link. Welcome, Platinum girl. We just in here chilling. Malika, you know my country self loved her show. Yes. He was Matlock. Yes. Yep. Andy Griffiths was Matlock, and I always thought he was fine. I was just that girl. Now, Dukes of Hazzard, did they have the Doom buggies? Is that when they used to drive the little Doom buggy, or is that? No, that might be Howie Dewey. Y'all know I be losing. I don't know who that was. Yes, Andy could have got it, Twin. Well, Warrior, I thought Twin had said it. Yes, Warrior. Andy could have had got that thing. And the other man that Mel told me his name, but the one from Little House on the Prairie. Okay, the orange car. Okay, the Dukes of Hazzard. The name definitely sound familiar, but I'll be forgetting. Now, Three's Company was okay. Jack Ripper Tripper. And then, the Suzanne Summers lady, all that. I remember them. My man Joe left me. I don't know what happened to Joe, y'all. Joe ain't typing us no more. I miss my man. Joe. Oh, you say you here. I thought you had left me, Joe. Don't leave me, baby. And don't leave me for that long ever, ever, ever again. Just going through. Okay, go through the comments. This our family, Joe. This is our people now. No. Knight Rider sound familiar. Daisy Duke. I don't remember the show. I just remember wearing the Daisy Dukes. And I still might put on a pair. Don't judge me. Yeah, I'm old. I can still wear Daisy Dukes. Yes, I can still back that thing up and wear some Daisy Dukes. Daisy Duke. But I hope y'all having a good night up in the news station. We just vibing and chilling. I don't know how we start talking about TV shows. I think Mike did it. But I'm fine. Y'all ain't have nothing going on. Yes, Platinum. Speak to my man Joe. Daisy Dukes from the Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, she was in that. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. But I was young when Dukes of Hazzard came out. And so I was getting it confused with that little doctor that used to drive the Doom buggy. Howie Dewey. I think his name was Howie Dewey. Is that somebody? Was there a TV show called Howie Dewey? Or something like that? Okay, I can't remember the name of the show, but the lyrics go, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Don't know that either. Don't know that either. Yeah, Howdy Doody. It was a puppet. I thought that was, well, who was the doctor guy? It was a little doctor guy. I feel like he had red hair or something. I don't know. Great American Hero. Darn, who was that little young doctor guy? I feel like he had like blondish, reddish hair. And he used to wear this jacket. Y'all taking me back. I am Chemo. Welcome. I am from the U.S. I am a Georgia native, but a Detroit, Michigan resider. Yes, he had red hair with freckle face. Yeah, what was the name of the show? Was that the Howdy Doody? And see, Fat Albert, I remember I was young. We're just in here chilling, Chemo. I miss Open. And if you're interested in subscribing to the channel, please do. We hold different conversations all the time. I'm a news channel, so I do try to provide news from all over. But since it's summer, we've been off our game. But you're now, if you do subscribe, you'll become a traffic jammer with the rest of my people in the chat. And tonight, we're just talking about different sitcoms from our time back in the day. We're just vibing as a community. Now, let's see. Fat Albert. Yo, I was talking about Fat Albert. I remember Fat Albert, but I don't. What I remember is when the movie came out type of thing. And, my daughter was watching that and stuff. What's the news in the U.S.? Praying for our life, Chemo. Praying for my life. I would love to hear your accent one day. I love the way the U.K. people talk. I love me a good London accent. Yes. I love my Wonder Woman underoos. Dancing on air. I don't know about none of that, y'all. I don't know what underoos is. Oh, y'all making me feel like a baby. Yeah, I know Fat Albert was a Bill Cosby show, but I technically don't remember the show. I technically don't remember the show itself as a little kid. I don't know. Maybe we couldn't watch it. Like when I was growing up, y'all, these shows that y'all telling me about, I used to have to watch those when I went to my grandmother's home or a cousin's. It's like, when you grow up in a church family, everything is the devil. We couldn't watch nothing. Everything was the devil. So all we watched was Young and the Rest, the soap operas. Those was the most devilish thing on TV. And the news. We watched the news. So that's why I'm a news channel, y'all. And I like soap operas. Joe, I'm glad you're still here with me, baby. You knew that, girl. I don't be knowing nothing Black Diamond. I don't be. I'm behind. Now, Knox Landing sound familiar. I remember something about Dallas. Terrific. You're definitely going to want to watch my. Look out for what I have coming into my membership. This is going to be perfect for you. But we didn't. I didn't watch General Hospital. I was on the ones with Young and the Restless, As the World Turns. Guiding Light was my favorite, and they took that away as soon as I had my baby. I'm watching it one day, and it never came back on. And Bold and the Beautiful with Ridge. Ooh, y'all, the original Ridge was so fine. For those that used to watch Bold and the Beautiful, and Victor Newman might still. Victor Newman still holding on from Young and the Restless, y'all. Victor Newman was promo doctor. We ain't seen you in a long time over here at the news station. Welcome. We just chilling tonight. We just reminiscing about the 80s and the 90s. Some of them went to the 70s, girl. We don't know about them 70s. But we just chilling. He was fine, twin. Ooh. Luke and Laura was the juicy plots. Girl, I don't know. Oh, and Josh. Oh, Josh from The Guy in Light. Reba husband. Whoo, Josh was fine, y'all. Ooh, Josh was a fine old white man. Yes, girl, a blast from the past. We is out. Y'all, I am reminiscing. Ooh, I think Josh was finer than Andy Griffith and Landon, whoever his name. Josh was fine. If y'all didn't watch Guy in Light, go find out where y'all can watch it at and go see what Josh looked like. Oh, Josh was about as fine as Joe. Joe, you still here? Welcome. You said they all look fake now? I ain't seen a soap opera since 2009, really. Like, I got mad once Guy and Light didn't come back. My baby's still here, y'all. Okay. But once they took off Guy and Light, I was no longer interested in Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful. Cause like I used to watch it for Josh, y'all. I've always had this thing about old men, fine, whether I ain't care what color they was. I ain't been no racist ever. Fine was fine, but when they was older and fine, y'all, ooh, it used to melt Miss Open up. Y'all like black and white? I can't focus on black and white movies. Terrific. I don't like them. My mama like them westerns and stuff, and we used to have this. I put it like this: I rebuke my total childhood, like things that my mom forced me to watch, forced me to eat, forced me to drink. I don't like no more. You say you like the black and white cartoons, Joe? I can't really do, but not being funny. We did not have a cut. We didn't get our first color TV until like maybe '94. So we was watching everything in black and white, whether it was color or not. And that's another reason I don't like black and white movies. Because I was watching in living color in black and white. I was watching God in Light in black and white. And then when the color came on, and I could see how fine Josh really was. My little 9, 10-year-old behind was hot. Now, promo, we know about MASH, but I don't think we watched. I don't want to watch MASH ever again. Ever again. Yes, Joe, black and white movies is crazy. I don't want it. Yes, we had the black and white TV. We were poor. I grew up in poverty, y'all. I grew up in poverty. And when I say, and it was one of them TVs where you had to turn. And then we used to have to supposed to have antennas, but we used to have the wire hangers in there. And I don't think we got cable till like 95. And it probably wasn't even in my mama's name. Yeah, we supposed to have rabbit ears. We just had some hangers that we had to shape like rabbit ears and some aluminum foil. Yeah, I grew up in poverty. Don't judge. But it made me who I am today, strong. I wouldn't change a thing. That black and white TV, you had to turn that knob. And yes, Joe. And then we only had one TV. A family of 6 in the beginning that turned into pretty much 8 or 9 of us. We fighting over one TV. When we got that one color TV, Y'all don't want to know how many fights broke out in my house. Y'all think what y'all be seeing in the sisters fighting in the street sector? They ain't got nothing on what we used to do in my house. But it was always love. It was never, you know, we hated each other. We just beat each other up, and we got to sit over there with our black eye and watch the TV we fought over. You got to sit over there with that scratch on your face and be like, "Ooh, that look good." Joe, yes, I think you're a little tad bit younger than me, I believe, Joe. But you in the age range. See, yeah, we when we got that big flow model, girl, you couldn't tell us nothing, girl. And that was color. We didn't have to worry about that black and white. We could see everything in color, and it was big, girl. Don't tell y'all. Y'all taking me back. Let me catch up. I know how to miss some of y'all comments. I just start reminiscing. I just started reminiscing, but thank you for being in here, all of you all. Promo Doctor, Terrific, Black Diamond, my girl Mel, my twin Malika, my homegirl Warrior, and my man Joe. James, if you still in the building, and John, I appreciate y'all. If not, it's okay. Joni loves Chachi. Ooh, I ain't never heard of that. Claudio, I don't know why I get so many people with foot fetishes in my life. Why you want me to show my feet, Claudio? Welcome. I Miss Open. You didn't even speak to the host. Just show your feet. Just rude. And I don't think my man Joe. Well, I seen what he said. I don't think my man Joe would appreciate me showing my feet to everybody, and I don't even think YouTube would appreciate me showing these dogs to everybody. We're gonna keep these dogs on the low. We're gonna keep these dogs on the low right now. We're gonna wait until I can get some pedicure money. If you would, Claudio, if you want me to show my feet, I need a pedicure. And a way to get me a pedicure is by you supporting that link that's pinned at the top. $, ramp for life. And then we can work on getting a pedicure and showing his open feet. Did y'all have the bees in the doorway? Yes. And I'm thinking about getting me some. I got so many open spaces in my home, like doorways. I'm thinking about getting me some bees in the 2020s, honey. I be putting curtains up and stuff, but I want some of them beads that used to knock in your head when you went through. Oh, and I hated them plastic runners that you step on and they hurt your feet. My grandma kept some of them. Oh, the peacock feathers. Yeah, how did we get in the 80s and 90s, y'all? I'm not mad about it. Y'all used to get in trouble for playing with them, twin. When we got cable, girl, when we could keep cable, I was in awe. Like, we might have cable income tax time, February, March, April. Girl, by the time summer came, we back to the antennas. We back to ooh. But when we could keep some cable, I was so happy because y'all not been on my own since I was 15. So when I got 16 and got my first place and I can keep me a cable, man, I ain't never have to be without cable ever again. I was living for the cable, man. I'll find me a quick $50. Call me the next cable man. Can you come hook up my cable? Come hook Mr. Open up with some cable. Y'all. Oh, that dial-up internet was hell. Which I ain't have to experience that too much. Because remember, I grew up in poverty. When everybody else... Now, let me tell y'all about that. I want to say by the time I hit 6th grade or so, they were saying, hey, you need to typed in research papers and stuff. Y'all, why was I still typing on a typewriter? Doop, 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 doop. Everybody else stuff look all professional because they had computers. My mama pulled out that big old typewriter, and you know if you make a mistake on the typewriter, it was over with. Y'all, I'm pecking away. But by the time I got in my own at 16 and stuff, I would go to the library and all of that. Y'all, poverty, if y'all ain't grow up in poverty, y'all ain't miss shit. Poverty ain't no joke. It is not for the weak. And for those that don't know, I be smoking, and y'all gonna have to deal with it. I'm just smoking cigarettes. Y'all, I haven't been smoking much bud lately. I don't know why, but I'm not mad about it. I've been saving a little money and all that good stuff, so But I hadn't been smoking that much bud. You just now getting into the internet. See, I've been interneting, but like from 2002 to 2009, y'all, I wasn't on no TV, no radio, no. I don't know what I was doing with my life. I wouldn't even keep a cell phone during that time. Like the phones that I did have, like I remember my baby daddy buying me a cell phone one time, and he was up there manipulating with me with the phone. He'll have it turned on. Then as soon as I make him mad, he'll call and get them to turn it off. And then when he can't find me or hear from me no more, he'll turn it back on. And that's why I like to do my own stuff like that. Like, nope, don't buy me no phone. Don't do none of that bull crap with me. None of that, because don't play on my top. I'm trying to catch back up. I know y'all comments came in. I probably missed some, but I got sidetracked. That you got mail from AOL? Yes. Mm. I'm enjoying the conversation with you ladies and gents tonight. And I'm happy to see you, I'm sorry, photo doctor, promo doctor. I hadn't seen you in a while. I hadn't even seen you at the capsule like that lately. Flip phones need. I wouldn't be mad if a flip phone come back, Joe. Like to me, a phone is a phone. Longest, but only with flip phones. You know, back then we didn't even have texting. If y'all remember when phones first came out, it was just dial the number and call. I remember when me and my ex broke up in 2006. The text messages was fairly new, and it was still the inbox and outbox. I want to say by 2010 or 11 is when we finally was able to, text in the same app type of thing. Yeah, it's nice to see you too, promo. And you're back on time because, like, not this week. On Tuesday, I'm going to be holding my first live interview in person on StreamYard. And it's going to be live, real raw and uncut. And then that Friday, the 18th, I'll be doing my first game night in about 2 months, maybe 3 months. It's been a minute. I'll be holding my first game night, which will hopefully be a monetization party, but we're not sure yet. We're going to, we're just speaking that into existence. We're speaking that YouTube thinks Miss Open's content is golden enough to be a monetized member. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Who remember we used to prank the operator? Girl, with me and my cousins used to just get the phone book and just find different numbers. We weren't even the operator. We would get the phone book and be like, ooh, that name sound good, and we'll just call people. Yeah, I was a bad kid. That's me from 2002, like 15. Yeah, I was off the grid too, Mel. I had to get back on the grid when I had my kid, but I don't know what I was doing from 2002 to 2009, y'all. I was in the clubs. I was at work. I was talking to somebody, man. He probably wasn't even mine. I was living my best 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25-year-old life, y'all. Like, them years don't owe me a motherfucking thing but my baby daddy. Where the hell's you at to help with what we did? That is it. Yeah, I remember the record players. I remember going to the record stores with my sister. Y'all remember all the, when that's back then when you can go to the record stores and get you the albums or the, now I don't know about no 8 tracks, terrific now. Not the 8 tracks, but the records and then the cassette tapes and the CDs. We could still go to the record stores to get them. So then they came out with all this streaming stuff. Hobby Lobby, I love Hobby Lobby. Like that, y'all know I'm a creator. For those that don't know, Miss Open is very creative. She is a self-taught seamstress. I can do anything. So Hobby Lobby is that store. You know when they say choose one store that you would want to go to if somebody gave you X amount of money? Hobby Lobby is the store I would want to go to. I can go in there and find fabric for my clothes. I can find house decor. I can even find a little snack for the kid. But our Hobby Lobby is everything. And welcome vibes. I felt like I said it, but I don't think it came out my mouth. I know I seen it. I was like, wait, there go vibes. Welcome, vibes. We just in here talking about the 90s, the 80s, girl. I finally found my man Joe. He came back to see me. My man Joe been traveling the world, living his best life. And I'm sorry if I missed y'all comments. You said, let me see. I'm trying to okay, I seen that prank. I like the sidekick. Oh, you talking that phone, the sidekick phone. I remember the sidekick. I didn't have one though. I didn't have one of those. Oh wow, sounds exciting. I'll tell. Yes, y'all be ready for game night. It's coming back. And I hope Chris is well, promo. Hope he's doing well. I had the first original cell phone. It was big and heavy. Oh, Warrior, you was living. You was living. I probably had it too, but if I had it, it probably was in 2007. I always been behind on phones and stuff. Like right now, I tell you, I got the 11, while Mike over there with the 16, living his best life. And he got it. I didn't even the new phone that he got. What he said it was called. If you still in here, Mike, tell me what kind of phone that was. It fold open and it's all nice and stuff. I forgot what that was. And please, they say they break easily. Right. Okay. Remember, you could call the operator. Okay, I got that. I read that. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I ain't miss. Damn, my shit jumped again. Make sure I ain't miss nothing important. Okay, I read about the 8 tracks. Y'all speaking, the beepers, da da da. Warrior had that. Yes, she had that brick phone, Joe. Oh, your mom had one in a bag. You know, I don't even think my mom had phones and stuff like that back then. We still had a house phone. My sister literally just got rid of her house phone last year. And maybe 2 years ago now. And she had the same number for like 20 something years. The same old house phone number. I'm like, sis, you know you don't need to be paying that bill no more. That's ridiculous. And I even the one convinced her to go ahead and get rid of cable because she was still paying cable. But then you got to pay for all these subscriptions anyway. So now remember the rotary phones? My grandma still had one in 98 because when I got kicked out my mama house one time, it was probably 97. And I went had to go stay with my grandma for a few months. And my mama told me I couldn't use no phones and stuff, but my grandma was sort of cool. I'm like, Grandma, can I call my boyfriend? And she was like, yeah. So I had to dial, put the 8 and wait for it to go around. Put the 6. And oh, yes, I remember them rotary phones. Now, I never got a beeper. One of my sisters had a beeper. I want to say that was Miss P. I don't think it was my oldest sister or Diva D. I want to say Miss P probably had a beeper because she was the first one to get a job out of my siblings. But by the time, I got a little older, pagers was going out and the cell phones were just developing. Them old phone batteries be lasting forever. No, my sister had her same cordless phone for almost them same 20 years she had that house phone, y'all. That same old cordless phone that had that little battery Joe speaking of. Y'all. How did we get in the 80s and 90s? We want to go back, y'all. I hated that rotary dial because if you messed up, yeah, you had to start over, Malika. And that was me. I'm all, because I'm real. First of all, I got dyslexia with numbers. And I'm always having to mess something up with some numbers, y'all. And I don't know if that's a thing. I self-diagnosed myself with dyslexia for numbers because I see them backwards. I do them backwards. Oh, Vibes, don't feel abandoned by Promo and Chris. I just told them we ain't seen them in a long time. I was pissed when they disconnected the VHS tapes. I had so many of them. Girl, I did too. No, I don't have them no more. I finally cleaned them out before I moved here. I only been here 5 years, but up until 5 years ago, Promo, I still had a bunch of VHS tapes. Now I got a collection of DVDs in my junk closet that I don't know why I'm saving them. But my mom actually used to record me a lot when I got a little older and stuff and got on my own, but she don't have a VHS tape to put the recordings in anymore. So like she recorded me cooking like one of my first big Thanksgiving dinners, y'all, and I did it something like a cooking show, even though I was looking a mess, but we recorded that thing. And she used to record my brothers. They used to sing and dance. They used to think they was the Temptations. in the 90s. Actually, the early 2000s, really. But them VHS tapes and cameras got to take us back. But it's a way to get your VHS stuff downloaded now and flip it and put it either on a DVD/CD or on them little hard drives. I don't know how to do it, but I used to get in trouble for rewinding them things, and then you know how it'll break and the tape start coming out, the cassettes and the VHS tape. I don't want no parts. It's a converter. That's what it's called, Joe. Yep. Look, see, my man Joe so smart. Y'all, Joe is smart. Bootleg CDs and movies. Now, I didn't like the CD/DVD era because they scratch. All you gotta do is scratch like one little nick, and now you put in it and it's like a record player. Now, Blockbuster was the crap. I think I had ended up owing Blockbuster a lot of money. Because when I got on my own, I got my own little Blockbuster account. And back then, this had to be like 2000 or 2001. And I remember renting The Wood, The Brothers or something, the one with D.L. Hughley and all that. I've rented like 3 or 4 movies. And I ain't never take them things back, y'all. They was in my car forever and ever and ever. But hopefully, they don't be trying to look for me 20-something years later. Yeah, Amazon, you probably can get a VHS from there. But like that was the like growing up. I don't know. Yeah, I know Malika watched Nomadic Introvert. Nomadic Introvert is somebody here on YouTube. She basically lives in her van in her car, and she travels the world. She went to the one Blockbuster that is still open. I'm not sure where it is. I forgot what area she was in. I want to say Virginia, maybe. I don't know. But wherever she was, it was like the real Blockbuster. Had the new release section. It had everything, and she ended up getting her a Blockbuster hat and stuff. But now it wasn't Four Brothers. It was that movie The Brothers that had D.L. Hughley, Gary Owen, Bill Bellamy. No, that was Two Can Play That Game. It was a movie something like that called Brothers something, but not Four Brothers. I know about that movie, but it came out with maybe it had Shamar Moore in it. I feel like it had Shamar Moore and somebody else. I don't know. Girl, I probably owe Rent a Center too. I probably pulled off on the plug on Rent a Center promo. That was back in my scamming days. I'll get a computer, I'll get a TV, might even get some furniture and drive off. I done moved to a whole new city. Catch me if you can. Put it on my credit with everybody else, y'all. Woo, yeah, I probably done took something from Rental Center. Don't come looking for me now. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't gonna have it. You just started watching Naomi. I love her. I've been watching her about a good year now. So I think she's been out on YouTube about 3 years. But I went back from and watched her first couple of videos. And then she was just still working then. So I skipped to where she quit her job and started traveling. And now I'm caught up with Naomi. And she has a backup channel called Elsewhere, y'all. And that's just where she go live and chill with the community. But like she's a good spirit. It's something about her that I just love. Like I love positive people. I think she's very kind and thoughtful. Like I've seen her donate her card to needy to a homeless lady or something before. Like she's just a good spirit. She buy something that she wants and donate the last thing that's like it. Like I like stuff like that. You say the long train rides. I took a train to ATL to make it. Yeah, I don't know how she be doing those train rides, but she got on the Greyhound bus, Warrior. She said never again. And I understand why. I hadn't been on the Greyhound since I was 10, and I had to take that Greyhound from Macon, Georgia to Statesboro, Georgia. But I was scared then, and I was on there by myself, y'all. Like, this type of life I was living, like, grown-ups putting my little ass on the Greyhound bus by myself. Because I was originally in Columbus that summer, but I had acted up on my uncle now. And they sent me home, but he drove me to Macon so I wouldn't have to do the transfer and the delay or whatever. And I got on the bus from there. Promo, what about Malibu's Most Wanted? I remember that one. That was okay. Let me see, I missed some of y'all comments. I know I did. You say you just started watching Naomi. We was talking about Rent a Center. Anyone like CB4? CB4 was that movie with Chris Rock in it, right? I feel like that's that movie. I really feel like that's the movie. Yeah, and that's all. And if it was, I'm with Mel. I didn't like it, but I'm trying to make sure that's the right movie. Mm. Yeah, I had to binge watch her too. Like I really was binge watching. Yeah, Chris Rock. Yep. Yeah, I don't care for that one either. I'm not a Chris Rock fan. Now I wasn't happy when Will smacked him because that was really rude. But he's annoying to me. I don't know. And for a while, I used to get David Chappelle and Chris Rock mixed up when I was younger. But then it all made sense eventually. But Chris Rock voice annoys me. Even when in New Jack City, I don't know. I'm not a Chris Rock fan. Y'all parents ever send you to the store with a note to buy cigarettes? No, Malika, mine just sent me to the. I ain't have a note the first. She gave me them $2 to $3, and I used to be the one. I used to want to be the one to go to the store to get them all the time because whatever the change was, we could keep and get now and later's, Boston baked beans, lemon heads, bag of chips, and so I used to want to be the one that. Oh, mama, I'll go, and I went but like 4 and 5 years old, and I used to go get them cigarettes without a note and take them back to my mama. And as y'all see, I'm my mama daughter. Smoking now. Yeah, I didn't in New Jack City. His voice got on my nerves there. Yeah, I don't like buses either, Warrior. Buses ain't my thing. Mm-mm. Buses is not my thing. Like, just put me on a plane. I've never did the train before, but just put me on a plane. I love to fly. Oh, now the paper food stamps. My mama definitely used to give us those. She would give all of us a 20, say go in the store and get a 25-cent pack of gum, and bring her back the $19. And we had tax in Georgia, so the $19.70 something cent. And so I guess she would take the 19 from all of us and use that to pay a bill. That was her way of selling her food stamps, I guess. And I also remember her taking sending me to go sell her food stamps. Take this 65 book of food stamps, the such and such, and bring back my $40. So my mama was selling a book of 65 for 40. Now I don't know how many food stamps she was getting because it was me, my three sisters. By then she had my brother, but maybe one of my sisters was too old to be on the case. No, because she's her special needs child. So maybe my mom was. I don't know how many food stamps she was getting, but I remember her selling them. And I still remember us being hungry and not having good, not hungry, but not having the good food we wanted. I'll put it like that. And going to the food bank. Yes, y'all, I grew up in the struggle. I grew up and I ain't ashamed of it. Oh, okay, Platinum. Thank you for being in the bushes working. Keep on working and doing all your hard work that you do. We just out here. We just acting up. We ain't have no real nothing for this live. As we have been here for 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 3 seconds. And I thank all of you all for chilling with your girl tonight. I would never eat a piece of bologna again, terrific, because of the fried bologna. Like, anything I had to grow up eating, I don't eat bologna. I don't eat hot dogs. I don't eat sausages. I don't eat beans. Whatever I had to grow up eating as a child, and because it was all we had, I refused to eat in my adult life. Now, things get tough. I might have to, pull up on the plug and eat a bologna. I doubt it, though. It ain't got that tough for me yet. I'll stay on food stamps first. I will lie to the food stamp people before I got to eat bologna so I can go get my crab legs, y'all. Now, Crooklyn promo, that's my emotion. I love that movie. Now, I've seen it 100 times. My favorite part is Queenie. Oh, where my Queenie? Now, let me take y'all back. My baby was about 3 years old, and that was her first time watching it. So we watched Crooklyn. She go to bed. I always checked on my baby. So when I went to go check on my baby that night, she was probably 4. I went to check on my baby that night. Her chest, and y'all know she was born with those heart issues. So I'm feeling her chest. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with my baby chest? Why it's standing out? Y'all, open up my baby's shirt. She had tissue in her chest. And then it dawned on me. She watched Troy in the bathroom stuffing her titties when the mama and daddy was fighting. Y'all, my baby hadn't tried to stuff her bra like Troy at 3 years old. I was cracking up. Cracking up. That was my favorite. That's one of my most favorite movies. Spike Lee did his big one with that. Girl, yes, government cheese was the man. The macaroni and cheese used to be good. Everything. I'm glad y'all in here vibing with us tonight. I see people coming in and out. I'm forgetting to ask y'all to at least subscribe. Double tap the screen. We just vibing, having a good old time as we reminisce on the 80s and 90s. Don't know how we got here. I believe Mike got us here and pulled off on the plug. But we still here vibing and talking about it. And I appreciate all of you. Each and every last one of you. I thank you. Did my man Joe leave us? Joe, you gone now, baby? Come back and see me on the weekend. I'll be here. I would definitely be here. Every day, Joe's workout. Harry, hello. I'm going to call you Harry. Because I believe that's where your name is supposed to be. Hello, Harry. How are you doing? I'm Miss Open. I thank you for stopping in. If you're interested in who I am and my content, please subscribe to the channel. Tonight, we're just kicking it with the traffic jammers, talking about the 80s and the 90s and the food, the music, the whatever comes to our mind. We just having a vibe, having a vibe. Yeah, I figured you was a guy, but I just wanted to make sure. I'm going to call you Harry because it says Everyday Joe's Workout. Harry, I can't say your last name, but welcome, Harry. Hello, Yang. From Taiwan, welcome. I'm Miss Open from America. Welcome. And if you're interested in who I am, please subscribe to the channel. But in the meantime, if you did not like the live tonight, please double tap the screen. All you got to do is tap it 2 times. It's free, y'all. It's free to subscribe and it's free to like the live. Just do it for you, girl. I'll be out here doing my best, trying to keep positive energy, trying to keep you up and give you some good news from time to time. That's what I do here. I'm going to refresh my app, y'all, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. Give me a second. Try, because my laptop be acting up on me. And y'all got to excuse me. Oh, my love. I'm going to do my hair, y'all, before my interview with y'all, but the great. I'm going to try to do my hair because I'm tired of this already. I just need some motivation to braid my hair. Open, I was supposed to go to bed. I'm having a good time. Thank you to I ain't trying to keep y'all up. I need to be in the bed myself because I do got some stuff to do tomorrow, but I'm going to get up and handle my life anyway. Black Diamond, the interview is going to be on the 15th. Take us with you while you're doing your hair. I do my hair at home, and I can actually put me a mirror right here and sit here and braid my own hair. I just need to wash it and comb it out. I got natural hair. But if that's fine, Joe, I have no problem showing y'all all about Miss Open. But back to the interview. I did a test run today. It's a live right before this one I did on StreamYard for 30 minutes, Black Diamond, at the, I'm not going to call it the venue, but at Mike's house. I went to Mike's house. He's going to allow me to use his backyard and the patio area and all that he has to hold the interview. So I went there and turned on my laptop to see how it was. Malika helped me, she helped me say, hey, yeah, that's good, Miss Open. Do it this way. And so the interview is going to be next Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day the 15th is. The time isn't set yet, but I'm going to start promoting it. As soon as Yaba sends me his picture to make my thumbnail and everything, I'll start promoting it tomorrow, most likely. Ooh, got a message here up for review. Oh, that's Joe. Some Funtai braids will look amazing. I don't know why they don't be wanting to show the word ass. We're going to show that. Thank you, Joe. But I'm going to try, yes. Interview with Yaba the Great will be July 15th. We don't have the time, but I'm thinking 7 o'clock would be the best. And remember, I'm Eastern time, you all. But I'm thinking 7 would be the best for me. And being that we're going to be outside now, Mike does have lights all in his backyard. And we can keep the lighting together. But I don't want to have the lights on because y'all know the bugs will start coming and messing with me. But I'm going to get over there Monday. And clean up. Don't worry, I'm doing another one, another test live on Monday while I'm there cleaning up, because I'm gonna want to know exactly how high or low I need to sit the laptop. Go ahead and start pre-decorating back there. You say the Fulani braids. Okay, I've never really heard of those. I'll Google them. But braids do look real good on me, Joe. And I do my own, and I do a very good job. My daughter actually braided her own hair. Yaba is a subscriber that's been circulating the street sector, I assume. I happened to be in Vibes Queen chat about 2 weeks ago, I want to say. Right, Vibes, about 2 weeks ago. And he was like, hey, Miss Open, I respect you so much. Can you interview me? And I was like, sure. And so I was like, just reach out to me at my email. Opinionatednews@gmail.com. If any of y'all ever need to reach me there. And he actually did. He reached out to me and said, hey, he'll be in town. Because at first I thought it was going to be like a StreamYard interview where he's just going to hit my link. Hello, Manny. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But I thought it was just going to be like a StreamYard where he hit the link. So when we did converse in the email, he said, hey, I'm going to be in Detroit for my birthday week. I think his birthday is the 14th. And so I was like, well, that's cool. So we're going to do an in-person interview. And being that he was a stranger and I don't know him and I really can't trust someone you don't know, I'm like, I need a safe space to do it. So I was thinking about a public place. I'm like, where can I go? What can we do? And then when I pulled up to my boy Mike's house, my man's, I pulled up over there. I was like, Mike, do you mind if I hold the interview there? He was like, that'd be cool. He said that'd be cool. So that'd be my protection where Michael can make sure I'm safe. The interview can also look nice. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So it's going to be, hello, Evan Martin. Welcome. So I'm excited. I feel like, I haven't seen anyone do a live interview on StreamYard the way I'm going to do it and hold it yet. So I feel like it's going to be a first of many. It's going to be a first of many to come. And it's going to set the stone. And I'm going to be professional in that live. I will not be smoking. Yaba and I will probably have some wine. I'm taking something. I'm going to set the table up to look nice. It's going to be something like a little J-Hud, Karamo, a little talk show type of thing where I come on, hey guys, tell y'all, introduce him, and then he walk up from whatever, out of the view, and we hold the conversation. So I'm got to get me a mic. I'm trying to find me a mic this weekend. I don't know if I want the little ones that clip on us or if I want one, because Michael said no to the one about how I might hold the mic and then hand it over to Yaba. He was like no for that. So I think I'm just going to do the little ones that like Yana J was holding and Marcus was holding and, be using. So wherever I can find one, because I know I don't have time to order it to make sure it come here on time. So wherever I can find one in these streets. But I think it's going to be good, y'all. And I'm excited. And so hopefully y'all are excited as I am. Thank you, Promo. And I appreciate you. But I got him out of the community, I guess. Like he's definitely stopped by and say, hey, I watched your replay. And, good job, Miss Open. He's definitely left me a few messages. But I didn't know he was watching me and wanted me to interview him. And he said he has a story, but it's not like a homeless story or nothing. So I've been trying to prepare my questions, which are going to be basic in the beginning, and we'll see what happens. And at least I know I'm going to be in a comfort zone. I'll be safe because Mike ain't going to let nothing happen to me for sure. And we'll see where it goes from here. And hopefully it helps Miss Open get out there and other people feel more comfortable coming to me and want to do interviews. And not just where you got to meet up with me, but we can do more StreamYard interviews, and that leads me into a new lane. So, yes, Malika, and hopefully Malika will be my first testimonial interview style, not even an interview, testimonial, where she comes out and tells her testimony on my platform. We're going to get that in the works, and we'll see how that happens. And y'all know Sunday is normally a testimony day for me. I hadn't really done but one since I came back this year on YouTube. Yes, but y'all set y'all notifications. Make sure y'all are subscribed. I'm definitely going to be promoting it this weekend. Once I get with Yaba and make sure, I will definitely have the time. I would get it set by the end of this weekend. So y'all have time to make sure you click the notify me button and be there, because it's going to be on StreamYard. And StreamYard don't push me out like the vertical lives do. So not expecting too many people to be in attendance. And because I won't be able to engage with you all off rip, I'm just going to hold my interview. You all will be watching. I will have my phone on the sideline, but I'm not going to be looking at it. I'm going to be entertaining my guests. And then afterwards, I'll run through the chat and see who had questions about what and whatever. And so, hopefully, and I'm trying to get Mike to be my audience in the back. You know how they be having the audience says, yeah, and all this. Mike talking about be in the house. So hopefully I can get Mike to get a couple of his people them over there to sit in the background and be my audience. I got a little small vision for it, y'all. I'm gonna have him come over earlier. Like we've been talking, like he will be in town the day before, but I'm gonna make sure we have conversation. We've been texting back and forth through my Gmail. That's why I'm doing it with Mike to make sure that I'm safe. Definitely don't want nobody to run up and snatch Miss Open up. Y'all know Miss Open be, but I fight y'all, but don't try me. Like I really can protect myself, but knowing that I have a daughter that I want to make it back home to, knowing that I'm just places I'm trying to live and go to, you can't trust anyone these days. But I'm a street girl. I know how to handle myself. You know, I've slept on the streets, I've ran the streets, I've done all that in the streets. So, oh, he got one. Mike got camera. Like Mike got camera. Mike got his stuff together. Terrific. I don't know if you've been watching, but Mike got his stuff all the way together, and Mike got people. Mike is loved and protected in his neighborhood. That's why I feel like that's the perfect spot for me. Because I was gonna choose like a random restaurant style type of place where I probably can get a small table in the back with not much, sound and all that. But the area, Mike's is perfect. Mike's is perfect. But I'm actually going to continue to talk to y'all, but to make sure everything is done. I've never done an interview on here. Yeah, like, this is going to be my first one, vibes. But I'm going to try to do my best to, be a professional. Use my vocabulary and my education that I ain't gonna say I was giving, that I had to work hard for, and show you all what I can do. I'm gonna look the part. I'm gonna definitely, because at first I was trying to go ahead and get my shirt made that said opinionated news, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wear a nice little dressy dress, like something, stylish and profile-ish. Yeah, I think Mike sound perfect. It's not like the perfect place for me. Mike is definitely my friend. He's protected me in all my years that we've been friends. He's never gonna let nobody harm me, and I wouldn't let nobody harm Mike either. I run up on a big bitch by Mike, and won't be scared either. So, but like like I wanted somebody that I trusted. Like if it wasn't him, like Brooks ain't in town no more. Like I even though Bruce be coming here treating me bad and acting up sometimes. Like Bruce wouldn't let nothing happen to me either, and where he used to live here had a nice place where I could have did it as well. But I prefer to be at Mike's. Mike, my boy. We got this unspoken love. And so I'm excited. I'm talking. Oh, you said I'm talking about someone interviewing me. Vice Queen, if you're interested in anyone interviewing you, your friend Miss Open would be glad to. If you would like an interview done, you don't have to reach out to opinionatednews@gmail.com, because you can call me, girl. You know the line. You know the line. Hit me up and we can put it in play. Because like with me, I don't do drama. I don't do none of that bull crap. None of that stuff. I just want to have a channel that's positive, that's fun, that's inviting of the community, where people feel safe coming, people feel safe opening up, as I am Miss Open. And that's what I want. And so we'll see how it goes. She said I'm good for now. I know, vibes. But and my thing is, like, even if I interview you, I wouldn't even want to be in the drama part of it and ask about your past type of thing. I would like to interview you and see what you're trying to do now and where your direction is trying to go with, your channel and your life type of thing from now. Not what happened in the past. I don't focus on the past. Thank you so much, Harry. I appreciate you. And if there's any more people that have not double tapped the screen, please do so. And if you are interested in subscribing to the channel, please subscribe. Remember, I'm Miss Open. I run opinionated news, where the you is always for you, but sometimes I got to put my 2 cents in. And if you subscribe, you'll become a traffic jammer. Ignore my bootleg traffic light. I grew up in poverty and I'm still in poverty. But we gonna get out one day. We excited. But yes, yes, yes. But I hope everybody has enjoyed their time here, as we have been here for almost under 2 hours. 1 hour, 54 minutes and 56 seconds. And I thank y'all. So I'm going to get ready to wrap things up. But we went from talking about the 90s and 80s and TV and cassettes to now talking about this interview that I'm holding and where we're going to be going from here. So I'm just excited about what's going on here at Opinionated News. And y'all, I'm mad because I was telling a few people earlier, I had this big story. Ain't gonna say it's big, but I had this nice story that I was supposed to bring out, premiere as a video, because it was gonna be like a 45-minute video. And then we'll talk about it the next day. I let another big old content creator get it before I got it. Oh, I already had it. I've been working on it since the weekend. I just never finished it properly because I was trying to do it the way he do his. And then I go on his page today and he got the same damn thing. But that don't mean I can't bring it to my channel, because I technically had it first. I was showing Mike earlier when I went over there today. I'm like, look what I got, and this fool done did it too. Well, I ain't gonna call him a fool. He's actually great. So I'm thinking about it. You say, okay, I'll reach out to you tomorrow. Go ahead, whenever you want to, twin. I'm real quick. I'm reaching out through my email. Everywhere else, unless you have my number directly, I'll definitely reach out on my text messages quick and my phone calls. But some people don't have those. Are you taking joint? No, not a joint. This is just a stank cigarette. But I do take joint. Me do take joint. Me not have no joint today. But me normally take joint. Y'all don't fool up with me. Don't fool up with me. But I will be taking joint when I get up out of this joint. I will definitely be on joint. I can't say your name, Ranjan. I remember you though. Y'all know I'm silly. Me take joint. You got joint to give me? Me won't joint. I've been smoking the same cigarette the whole time I've been on live, y'all. I never finished it. Just been talking it out. But y'all don't fool up with Miss Open. Miss Open just, I like to have fun. But welcome, Sunshine. Yes, I take cigarette. But in a minute, Miss Open will be taking joint, because I'm going to be busting out of this joint and get on so I can, go to bed. I had already took me a shower, put my little night clothes on. I'm going to heat up the rest of my mod pizza, eat that. Because y'all know my adrenaline still be pumping, so I probably won't get to sleep about 2:30 or whatever. But that at least give me some sleep. Because I'm going to get up and probably start my day around 8 o'clock tomorrow. I'm probably going to start about 8 tomorrow. And then y'all know I got to take the kid to practice. And so tomorrow I may not hold my night live like I'm doing now. I may just go live from 6 to 9 or 6:30ish to 8:30ish in the car while she's at practice. Because I'm not going to go keep bomb rotting Mike to go over there and chill with him. And so, and then just sitting in the car by myself, I'd be bored. Unless somebody else is live that I'm interested in. But most likely, I'm going to do a live tomorrow at that time. And then I'll be back Friday night at the nighttime. Because tomorrow her last practice for the week. But that's what we gonna do, y'all. But we about to get out of here. We're gonna blow this joint so I can blow my joint. Because I got some great advice from my good friend Vibes Queen. And I'm listening. One thing about Miss Open, y'all give her some advice. She takes heed. She listens. And so, due to that reason, I'm changing a little bit about how I be smoking on my camera. Because Miss Open trying to be a monetized. Like, I want to be out here, y'all. I want to be out here. I want to be out here as long as YouTube gonna have me. I never thought I would enjoy YouTube. And had I listened to Mike 6 years ago when he said, girl, you need to get on YouTube. Because I was over there just talking his head off. He like, girl, you need... I'm like, forget YouTube. I don't want to be on YouTube. Now look at me. In love with YouTube. In love with the tube. But I appreciate all of y'all for stopping in, hanging out with your girl. We'll be back tomorrow between 6 and 8. And then we'll be back Friday night. The weekend is sporadic, okay? The weekend is sporadic. Y'all may see me because I'm definitely going by Mike's house because it'd be fun over there. Like if my baby got somewhere to go this weekend and hang out, I'm going over there to hang out with my buddy Mike. So, but yes, you all have a fabulous night. Thank you, Vibes. Everyone have a good night. I don't have no backup music. Thank you so much, Ranjan. I'm gonna call you Ranjan or Bihara because I can't say that first name. I can't read. I can read, y'all don't, but I don't be wanting to tear people names to shreds like another content creator do. Cause y'all know my name is unapologetically news. Just joking. That's how they used to say my name, y'all. And I'm like, how'd you get that from that? But for those that like Sojan, I think I told y'all my name is Miss Open, and my channel is Opinionated News. It's spelled a little different because okay, Ranjan, I can call you that. Am I saying that correctly, Ranjan, or is it Ranhan? Um, I'm a country, so excuse me. But welcome, please subscribe to the channel so you can find us again. Okay, I'm saying it correctly. Thank you. But come back by. We hold great conversations. We provide great news. We have a lot of fun. You'll never leave here with a frown on your face. Hopefully everyone leaves with a smile, happy. And so I thank you all so much. Maybe I'll pull up a little song real quick. I'll get us a little song real fast. It ain't gonna take me long. Something that my brother made that won't get me a copyright. Cause I found out my little cousin, the one that I was promoting that night, telling y'all to go subscribe. Oh, thank you, Joe. I didn't even see that. Joe subscribe. Joe sent me some money, y'all. When I got on my Gmail, it say thank you, Joe. I don't know why it didn't come through my phone like it did last time, Joe. But thank you. He sent me 2 different cash apps. That's for you, Joe. I love you. I appreciate you. I didn't realize that. My bad. If I would have seen it come through, I would have been in here. Oh, Joe, you so sweet. Joe made it rain on me a little bit, y'all. Yes, Joe be supporting me hard, terrific. He was missing for a minute, but he back. He back. He is back. Let me see. All right, I think I found the song that I want to play. If this the right one, let me make sure. Let us have a little music for it, because I ain't been playing no music. I ain't been prepared for nothing. Get everybody time to say good night. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Oh, wish I would have seen it come over my phone like it did before. But here go a little music for us as we get out of here. My little brother song called Jumpman. I'll look into some Indian music. It's an older song, but we like it. Just a little music to get everybody out of here. We go pop this thing off right one time, Rockstar Tunnel. That's my little brother, y'all, Rocky Tanner. For those that don't know, y'all pray for my brother. He's still locked down in the prison. He'll be home in 2026, my baby. That's my twin. No, he won't look alike. We got different daddies. Let's rock it out. We out of here, y'all. Yeah, free my baby. Girl, he a thug. He might need to be in there. But we rocking out of here tonight. Yeah, terrific. He might need to stay in now. Love the way she drop it low, speed it up and drop some more. But I appreciate y'all.
Bad bitch gon' touch us over, the bad bitch got busted up. Nigga mad cause I bust so now rock out with it. Rock out with it, rock. Fuck it up. Rock out with it. Rock out with it, rock. Fuck it up. Rock out.
Just rocking out. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, I say he got that dirty South flow. It's like a Trick Daddy mixed with Uncle Luke / Doodoo Brown. He made club music. I did a family talent showcase promo. It's on my community. I mean, it's on my live. I have great talent in my family. And so if you go check it out, you'll hear a few more of his songs. I got a niece that makes sexy red music. A nephew that makes Rod Wave music type of way. But y'all gotta check out my content. Mr. Open be over here opening. Thank you. I'll look into it, Rajan. Ranjan. Act like you're running for freedom. Act like you're running for free. Act like you're running for freedom. Act like you're running for free. Y'all have a good night. We getting out of here. Yeah, this that Tell the Club Up music. But y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Y'all know my phone bootleg.